Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yasmin Nurain binti Ahmad, known as Dewi from class KIM 1202A. So for today, I'm going to explain to you guys about what is the Malaysian National Union Catalogue. Short form is NUC. So first of all, I'm going to thank our beloved lecturer, that is Madam Azlina, for helping us to do this assignment. Alright, so this is my slide that I shot from my report to this assignment. Alright, so we're gonna look first at, I'm going to explain to you guys the history and the background of the information and QC. Alright, as you can see in here, a Union Catalogue of Malaysia Library was in operation from 1978 until the end of 1990. It is used to the Malmat system and was participated by the National Library of Malaysia, known as the NLM, and 5 university library, namely University of Sains Malaysia USM, University Malaya, University Kebangsaan Malaysia UKM, University Pertanian Malaysia UPM. The last one is UTM, which is University Technology Malaysia. Okay, so next, Pusat Komputer USM was the host and coordinator the project named to the end of the 1990s, then where the participant library each acquired to their own integrated library system, and that was found to be expensive then to integrate all the different systems. The last one, we can see a national committee, where the secretariat at NLM has been set up in 2004. It is member meet at a workshop on 19-20 October 2004 at NLM to discuss in detail definition, visions, objective, scope, and the concept of KIK and the proposed detail regarding its setup. The proposal for the establishment of the KIK was approved by MAMPU, MAMPU, and the Praise 1 KIK project was launched in November 2005. Okay, so the next one, we're going to look at the mission, visions, and the objective of the Malaysian National Union Catalogue. Okay, as we can see, the missions of it is to manage and develop, the bibliographic and non-bibliographic informations via collaborative network among the library in Malaysia. Okay, as it to achieve the mission and vision, ability functionally and the quality of the bibliographic record in KIK is the core issue when questioning about the usability in the KIK. This issue has been highlighted by few scholars like Yushana Mansur and Zuraida Abdul Manaf, 2008. Highlighted that catalog records are used as the tool to access the library collection. It's quite interesting, right? These two persons. Alright, so next is the objective of the Union Catalogue are to provide an access to information pertaining to Malay manuscript in Malaysia, an assistance for researchers to conduct research in manuscript, and a new dimension to the field of the big Islamic and Malay study. In other words, Graham, Norati Abdul Samad, and Thomas agreed that the quality of the record is depending on the cataloging process. It must intellectually accurate, consistent, and free of error, especially in their access point. That is very interesting, right, you guys? So that is clear that the mission and visions, also the objective, is very, very awesome. So next, we're going to look at this. Alright, so next is participant of the membership from others body countries, associations, or types of membership. So I'm going to highlight in here, as you guys can see. Alright, I'm going to read the bottom one. This situation makes one library involved in producing their own unique catalog, while some unique catalog project has been brought to the national level. The scenario does not include M8 Malaysia for having their union catalog. That is very amazing, right, you guys? So here you can understand a little bit about that. So next, we're going to look at the product and the service. Alright, so I have divided to two sections. I'm going to read to you guys. Alright, first of all is their service allow member to access information using a single gateway. Alright. Alright, so Other project and the service. I'm not going to explain this one. So we're going to next. Okay, let's look what is the benefit. The benefit is very important here, you guys, because it's give us a lot of good thing. So these documents are scattered and kept by their respective institution, realizing the importance to have the database to store relevant information for manuscript accessibility. An information system of unique catalog of Malay manuscript in Malaysia was developed in early 2012 by the Kuliah of International Islamic University Malaysia. Okay, this database can be regarded as the searching mechanism for Malay manuscript in Malaysia that can be accessed through the internet. Initially, this database will function as a format who keep that what and where. In the near future, after resolving the issue of copyright and permissibility, this database will enable users to view the contents of respective manuscript. Next, future planning. The National Library of Malaysia Information and Communication Technology Strategic Plans 2010 until 2030 3 year was launched in February 2010 to serve as a guideline in order to ensure a more systematic planning, okay, in the implementation of the ICT project for this period. Okay, according to Anglo-American, okay, this is a good example also. Right, next, point of view. As you guys can see here, the point of view. Okay, so this one is the last one. So I already explained the important one. So this one, the point of view is just like we have to understand and read it by ourselves, as I mentioned it here. So that all is about the Malaysia National Union Catalog UNUC. So I hope you guys understand. I will pass this to my friend. So thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Nur Azmina. My ID number is 2020-738-861. Today, I would like to present about Online Computer Library Center or OCLC. History of OCLC. Online Computer Library Center was founded in 1967 through a collaboration of university presidents, vice presidents, and also library directors who wanted to have a cooperative, computerized network for libraries in Ohio and name it as Ohio College Library Center. It was signed as incorporation of non-profit organization. A former librarian of Yale University Medical School, Frederick G. Gilcor, was hired to design the shared cataloging system. Later, in 2017, the name was officially changed to Online Computer Library Center. The plan was to merge the catalogs of Ohio libraries electronically through a computer network and database to streamline operations, control costs, and increase efficiency in library management, bringing libraries together to cooperatively keep track of the world's information in order to best serve researchers and scholars. The first library to do online cataloging through OCLC was the Eldon Library at Ohio University on August 26, 1971. This was the first online cataloging by any library worldwide. The name was officially changed to OCLC Incorporated on 2017. Mission, vision, and objectives of OCLC. The mission is OCLC exists to further access to the world's information and reduce library costs by offering services for libraries and their users. The vision is OCLC will be leading global library cooperative, helping libraries serve people by providing economic access to knowledge through innovation and collaboration. The objectives are OCLC are to establish, maintain, and operate a computerized library network and to promote the evaluation of library use, of library themselves, and of librarianship. Second, to provide processes and products for the benefits of library users and libraries. Third is to increase the availability of library resources to individual library patrons and to reduce the rate of rise of library per unit cost. And lastly is to further the ease of access to and the use of ever-expanding body of worldwide scientific, literary and educational knowledge and information. Membership of OCLC. Membership in OCLC is a unique cooperative venture giving libraries global access to all our services and database, including WorldCat. The cooperative supports three areas unique to the libraries industry, which is the OCLC Office of Research, the OCLC Institute, and Web Junction. Members also engage with the cooperative through advisory committees, user groups, and special task force. These groups are vital to our cooperative. Member communities directly inform our service, programs, and decisions. OCLC member libraries make up the world's largest library work. Together, OCLC member libraries make up the world's largest consortium. More than 53,000 libraries in 96 countries and territories around the world use OCLC service to locate, acquire, catalog land, and preserve library materials. Services of OCLC. Services that has been offered by OCLC are management services, metadata services, resource sharing services, and also discovery and reference services management and reviewing services. Management services is to manage the entire library with services that increase efficiency across departments and locations. Metadata services is for build, manage, and share data about your library collections while making your library more visible. Resource sharing service are to centralize resource sharing workflows previously managed in multiple systems while speeding fulfillment of interlibrary loans requests, and discovery and reference service is to get people to the materials they need from your library and from other libraries worldwide. Benefits of OCLC. Benefits of OCLC for the members of OCLC are the members could reduce the cost and increase access to the vital information overseen by libraries around the world. Members support and gain access to innovative library research, advocacy programs, and specialized professional development opportunities that create dynamic connections and increase efficiency. As the benefits for the user are, they could find information easily, and the information also will keep update from time to time. Future planning of OCLC. Create measurable community-wide impact. Why, when they think about the future of libraries, they do as part of a larger vision about where the community wants to go. Second, build powerful networks that help library achieve more through unique collaboration and connections. In many cases, the library may not have all resources needed to address an issue, but we can be at the center of efforts to bring those necessary elements together. We can leverage existing library networks and build new and creative partnerships that help achieve our long-term goals. Then exceed the user expectations by meeting evolving needs. Change is constant, and so our solutions need to be flexible and future focused. Library users are now accustomed to a wide range of information services provided across all aspects of their lives, both online and off. With a user-first mindset, we can build a future that differentiates libraries based on our unique strengths. And lastly, OCLC plans to lead with technology and innovate with confidence while sparking others' creativity. Many of our libraries are incubators for new technology, inclusive access and opportunity. And we adopt new technology behind the scenes too, to work more efficiently and effectively. As confident, experienced early adopters, we can leverage our expertise in ways that help others to get to a connected future more quickly too. Points of view of OCLC. As the point of view, Online Computer Library Center (OCLC) really help its users to find information without any difficulty. It has a large system so that any users from the countries that using it will be able to use it. The information that are available in Online Computer Library (OCLC) has been translated to 30 languages according to the users in each country. For the user who did not understand English or any other languages besides their mother tongue, could just read the information that has been translated in OCLC. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum and good morning. Hi, I am Muhammad Rozikri bin Punaib from class K. I am 1202A. Would like to would like to present to you about the history or background information, International Federation of Library Association and Institutions. I choose IFLA for my presentation and for my slide. On this slide, I would like to present to you the details and some related things about IFLA. The International Federation of Library Associations and Institutions IFLA is the leading international body representing the interests of library and information services and their users. It is the global voice of the library and information profession. IFLA was registered in the Netherlands in 1971. The Royal Library, the National Library of the Netherlands, in The Hague generously provides the facilities for our headquarters. Founded on 30 September 1927 at the annual meeting of the UK Library Association in Edinburgh, Scotland. IFLA has had a long, rich and at times tumultuous carry on its way to becoming the global voice of the library information profession. Young IFLA is currently the champion three main goals to promote standards of provision and delivery of library and information services. And the other things that IFLA doing is ongoing IFLA activities include library development, copyright issues, freedom of information, preservation, conservation, and developing MyMark. Mission, vision, and objectives. IFLA is building a new strategy from the bottom up, one that will be a source of inspiration for its key actions. By contributing to the IFLA Global Vision Ideas Store, you have the opportunity to help define the future directions of IFLA. Everyone is welcome to contribute ideas that will help define the strategy or online platform for collecting ideas is available in all 7 IFLA languages, and submissions can be made in any of those languages. There has never been such an initiative before, which gives every single librarian in the world the chance to contribute with feedback and input from 190 UN member states. We are already on the best way to create together with the global vision of a strong and united library field, powering literate, informed, and participative societies. Participation or membership from other bodies, countries, associations, or types of memberships, like the International Federation of Library Associations and Institutions, will work with our members, including library associations and institutions in 150 countries, to ensure their readiness to support implementation of these settings in their country and locally through library services and programs, including public access to ICT. Libraries provide an essential means of reaching the next billion by supporting digital inclusion through access to ICT and dedicated staff to help people develop new digital skills. In 1947, IFLA signed a cooperation agreement with the newly created UNESCO. It views that the evolutions of the relationship between IFLA and UNESCO since 1947 and evaluates what this relationship has contributed to the international library and information community. The review falls into three periods, from 1947 to 1977, when IFLA worked closely with, from 1977 when the General Information Program was founded to 2000 when this program was merged with the Intergovernmental Informatics Program (IIPN) from to the present time, with particular reference to the UNESCO Information for All program, which is IFAP. Product or services. Its products refer to resources or information and knowledge contents that are available in electronic forms such as CD-ROMs, interactive videos, films, audio digital products, online publishing, public domain and commercial online databases available through internet, and other property databases available through various private network providers. In addition, there are cable and satellite TV programs with varieties of channels that provide information to masses. This fast development of information technologies has provided new possibilities for libraries to introduce its products and services to its customers. People experience buildings differently depending on their personal, cultural, social, economic, and physical circumstances. Yet, many buildings are designed to accommodate only a narrow set of the human population. The benefits and the advantages of being an IFLA member is you can extend and sustain your professional network at an international level. Think strategically, decide what will be on the political agenda by using your voting rights, and be active in one of IFLA's working groups and help develop standards and guidelines. Take part in meetings, seminars, and workshops. Discuss important issues with your colleagues from all over the world and exchange information on the topics you're working on. To put more simply, the benefits of IFLA membership are better communication, increased opportunities for personal and professional development, expanding horizons from the international scene to the international collective problem solving. Future planning. IFLA is on a journey. Through the IFLA Global Vision, the library field has come together and started a worldwide conversation about how we can create the future together. By engaging tens of thousands of library and information workers from over 180 countries in a conversation about the strengths and opportunities of the library field, the vision has provided the energy and represented the guiding star for this strategy. On this basis, IFLA's professional units and governing board, working with the headquarters team, have developed this document, drawing also an assessment of IFLA's existing strengths and its commitment to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. It was approved by the governing board on 12 April 2019. And lastly, the points of view. IFLA discussed about the application of Universal Bibliographic Control, which is UBC, in the environment of the semantic web and linked data. It attempts to implement UBC as a worldwide system for the control and exchange of bibliographic information using top-down methodologies have only partially succeeded at global scale. These attempts have included monolithic standard approaches for specific areas of bibliographic control such as metadata, encoding using Unimark, content creation using ISBD, and in the identification of authority headings in GARR and FRAD. And lastly, the paper concludes that the vision of UBC developed over years by IFLA remains valid and does not need to go into terminal decline, but a basic shift in point of view from the global is required if the future is to benefit from the investment of the past. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Ridwan bin Adiputra. I am from KIM 120A2, and today I will be presenting about history or background information of National Library of Malaysia. So the So the National of Library of Malaysia is a library established under the National Library at 1972 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The National Library is responsible for providing a collection of knowledge at national level for the present and future generation. In its effort to strengthen the library collection the National Library continues to play an active role in its acquisition of library material through enforcement of the deposit of library material Act 1986, acquisition, gift and exchange. The pride of the National Library's collection is the Malaysian collection, and it comprises library materials published in Malaysia and overseas whose whole or larger part of the content is related to the publication date or the language used. Another national intellectual heritage is the Malay manuscript, and one of the manuscript, the Hikayat Hang Tuah, has been acknowledged by UNESCO in the memory of the World Register. Mission, vision and object of National Library of Malaysia is the vision is the National Library of Malaysia as a world-class leader in library development, service and leadership by the year 2020. Mission is to enhance the library of quality information resource through library service in order to build a knowledge society. Objective is to make available for the use of present and future generation a national collection of library countries. A generation to make available for use of present and future generation a national collection of library resource to facilitate nationwide access to libraries available within the country and abroad, to provide leadership and matter pertaining to libraries. The participation or membership from other bodies, country, association or type of membership of National Library of Malaysia is the National Library of Malaysia Advisory Board was established in accordance to the National Library at 1972 and included amendments as at 1 January 2006, Part 3, Section 5. The roles of the member of the National Library of Malaysia Advisory Board are to offer advice to the Director General of matters pertaining to progress and development of National Library of Malaysia and also libraries service in Malaysia. National Library of Malaysia Advisory Board convened to meeting on 5 April 2012 and 19 November 2012. Among the important issues that were discussed in the meeting are listed below: development of local digital content, establishment of National Electronic Sources Consortium, fundraising for NLM trust account, NLM roles as Center of Library Development Agency in the country. Product or service of National Library of Malaysia is the main function of the Library of Malaysia are divided into three branches. Management Library Development and Information Service. It's all an organized collection of book, other print material, and special documents such as film and audio material. And there's a lot of collection, so we gonna go through with Malay manuscript collection. Malay manuscript is defined as a handwritten document in the Malay language in the Jawi script, which surfaced in the beginning of the 14th century and ended in early 20th century. It is an invaluable documentary heritage of the past which should be saved, stored and preserved. Since the early days when the Malay first learned how to write, and particularly during the period when Islam penetrated into the Malay world. Thousands of Malay manuscripts were produced covering a wide range of subjects spanning from literature, encompassing prose and poem, history, religious Islamic, teaching, law, medicine, belief and premonition, to court custom and administration, reflecting the rich cultural heritage and high intellectual attainment of the Malay. Benefit of National Library of Malaysia is the National Library of Malaysia aims to be an excellent and premier library in this region that can provide and channel reference and research information in various media for all levels of society in the country. The institute want to ensure that all Malaysians, regardless of their status and location, have equal access to library service and facility, as well as have capability to utilize the Malaysian and universal intellectual heritage through the instructor of electronic libraries and nation. Future planning of National Library of Malaysia is to make available for the use of present and future generation a national collection of libraries to facilitate nationwide access to library resource available within the country and abroad, to provide leadership on matters pertaining to libraries. Point of views of National of Library of Malaysia. As for the point of view, National Library of Malaysia are really help its user to find information without any difficulty. It has a large system. The library holds close to 5 million items, including book, publication, magazine, newspaper, and online material. Book available for borrowing number over 500,000 and are in Malay, Chinese, Tamil, and many other languages, but over half are in English. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.